Welcome back to my run to Shadowbringers. This is episode 6. I think we are about to hit a dungeon. We're about to fight the Lady of Bliss. So let's go ahead and get into it.
Open your hearts to me.
I really do need to work on my rotations because I don't really have any clue if I'm actually doing Gunbreaker right.
Rest your weary souls in my bosom.
Oh, this is that fight. I've seen clips of this fight before. Oh, I died because I didn't hit the bubble. Gotcha. So you gotta hit that blue bubble to survive. Understood. That's makes sense. I don't understand. Whoa! What the heck? Oh my gosh, I'm such a noob. What the heck happened? I mean, they took out both of us. Tanks. Holy crap. I don't know what happened. See, that's the thing, man. The thing that sucks about, like, this kind of fight is that people are like, well, go look at a video before you play it, but then it's a spoiler. It's like then you don't get to really see how like essentially it gets spoiled for you, and then you have to like you already know the fight before you come into it, which almost defeats the purpose. Ugh. Oh crap, what is happening right now? Why did I not get a bubble? I don't...
Souls
Bro.
are stained.
Okay. I don't really understand what I'm doing wrong.
I shall free you from your hate.
I don't... I hate when I win fights, but essentially was like really losing the whole time. So I like basically just got heavy carried. Oh my goodness.
You did it again. You saved them. I just wish I could have been more help.
Believe me, I wasn't that much help.
So, it looks like the Ananta did have a mountain of crystals after all. Every other tribe. Gods were all such slaves to our weaknesses.
You slew our mistress! She was our hope, our salvation! Is there no end to your cruelty?
Listen to me.
Simmer
please.
down.
I know that you're only trying to protect yourselves because you feel frightened and alone. But that's how we all feel. Don't you see? If we could just turn to each other for help instead of the gods, I'm sure we could find a way to live in peace. Your crystals are important to you, aren't they? Reflections of your souls, right? Well, you shouldn't have to sacrifice something so precious to a primal.
Who are you to question our choice? You who fight without fear? We wish only to live in peace. And if this be the price we must pay, then so be it!
I know there's nothing I can say to convince you. But I hope that one day you look back and see we only ever wanted the same thing.
Begone, damn you! Spare me your hollow words, and leave me to mourn.
I'll go. But it doesn't mean I'm giving up. Girabania is our home too. And one way or another, we're going to have to learn to live together. Come on. Alphino and Alize are waiting.
I gotta figure out the duty action button because I didn't know anything about it. They're saying use your action button. I didn't know about it. I mean, not their fault. It's my fault. It's like every time I think I'm getting the hang of this thing, something pops up that I had no idea existed. Man, I'm such a rookie at this game. I'm such a noob.
Ah, the savage returns, and with her tail firmly between her legs, beaten by beastmen, I hear.
It was a shameful display, by all accounts. She may have curried the Viceroy's favor with her bold promises, but in the end, she's just another plodding bungler like the rest of her kind.
Strange. You would think him a better judge of character. Then again, I hear she's not averse to a more physical mode of persuasion.
Wow.
I thought she rose through the ranks rather quickly, but no longer. If only she had been content with her lot, she might have lived to see the morrow.
They straight talking trash, bro.
Fadola Rem Lupus. Commander of the Crania Lupi, reporting as ordered.
Why do you tremble, sir? Could it be that the Empire's butcher is afraid? That she who walks with death is terrified of her own?
I'm terrified of dying having achieved naught. Gladly would I give my life to win a great victory on the battlefield, had I but the strength.
Alas, you do not. Indeed, you are weak. And born of this weakness is a blind fervor, a raging inferno which threatens to consume not only you, but everyone around you.
Yes, my lord.
You were defeated by the Resistance on several occasions. You misjudged the Ananta and spurred them into summoning an icon. Have you anything to say?
I do not, my lord. My failures are my own. I am prepared to accept your judgment.
And that is very admirable. However, I've had enough of this dumb show. Give voice to that hunger I see in your eyes, or I will pluck them from your head.
I want... I want to make them pay! All of them! Everyone who ever mocked or looked down on me! I want the power to make them pay!
Very well. Then I shall give you a chance. A chance to transcend your mortal limits. Assuming, that is, you are prepared to wager your life for such power.
Transcend, my lord. I came here prepared to die. Tell me what I must do.
About to go under the knife. That's what's about to happen to you. Yikes. Oh boy. I wish we could have left on better terms, but that was never going to happen. It could be a problem if they get their hands on any more crystals, though. Never mind, we'll deal with that when the time comes. You have done a great service this day. Long shall my sisters sing the praises of the Akon Slayer. Let us bear word to them of the Sri Lakshmi's passing. Come, friends, to Vera Nila. Ah, the winds whispered of your success, and your eyes confirmed their testimony. The Lady of the Bliss no longer holds our Quelana sisters in her thrall. For this we thank you. Nova did the deed, we were but witnesses to her heroism. However, I fear this is only the beginning, for there is no cure for that which drives the desperate to beseech the gods for salvation. Should they wish to use their crystals to summon Sri Lakshmi again, naught can be done to stop them. We ignore our sister's plight at our peril. This we know. We shall endeavor to show them another path so the day you speak of never comes. We're all in this together, Alamegans and Ananta. We understand that. Hopefully in time they will too. You and yours will ever be friends of the Vera. Only that you have my word. On that you have my word. We should be getting back to the Peering Stones. Thank you again, Sarisha, for everything. Welcome back, Conrad and Marshal Terrapin. Came to render aid, but I hear that won't be necessary. It won't. Sri Lakshmi's gone. But I should probably start at the beginning. Incredible. I don't know what to say. If you hadn't been there to stop her, who knows where it would have ended. You've saved a lot of lives, Nova. Take pride in that. It must be said that this is something of an unprecedented situation. Previous summons were, to my knowledge, planned well in advance by a tribe as a whole. Indeed, there are several aspects of this incident which bear further investigation. In any event, the Quelana's supply of crystals must remain limited for the foreseeable future, and ambient ether levels closely observed. Understood. The Alliance will consult the Resistance and the Vera on how to best to enforce this said restriction. Thank you, Vice Marshal. To other matters, then? What news of the Imperials? None, which itself is troubling. It seems as though the skulls and the remainder of the garrison have fully withdrawn into the peaks. We've seen neither hide nor hair of them since Valedina. Regardless of this reason, our path is clear. Father has decided that it is time to advance east. Finally. He was also most emphatic that you be spared further duties for the present. You are to rest. It would not do for the Warrior of Light to collapse from exhaustion during the march. We may not be as strong or as quick as her, but we are soldiers nonetheless. We can deal with the Imperials. Aye, you've earned this respite, so enjoy it. And the same goes for you, Minago. You've been away from the family too long. Don't deny it. As you say, sir, thank you. We'll make the most of our time here. Hey, looks like it's up to me and mine to give you a proper welcome. My mother prepared a special meal for this occasion, and I have it on good authority that hers is the finest cooking this side of the Valendina. Oh my goodness. Valendina. Honored guests, I pray you partake of our humble offerings as we give thanks for many valiant deeds. Thank you, sir, for this warm welcome. We are honored to break bread with you and your family. Come, come, eat your fill of your food and drink deep our spirits. There's more than enough for all. Well, when you put it that way, don't mind if I do. That gun blade is awesome. She wasn't kidding when she said her mother could cook. You know, seeing her with her family, I can't help thinking of my own. How my father would come home from a hunt with dinner on his shoulder, and Ida would prepare it with herbs and spices. Our mother died when I was little, so she did most of the cooking. We didn't have much, but we had each other, and that was enough for me. But they wouldn't let us have even that. Theodoric, Gaius, of course, father, and Ida had to fight. I would have too, if I had been older, but they didn't have to die. It never ends, does it? They call us beasts. They treat us like them. And they push and they push and until someone pushes back. Until someone takes up arms or summons a god, a false god. If the 12 are watching us, what are they thinking? What are they thinking when they see the strong hurt the weak? When the people fight and die and nothing gets better, and it just goes on and on and on? I don't think the gods listen to people like me. Thanks for listening. I know I was just rambling, but I feel better somehow. Who knows what the answers are, or if there are any. Either way, life goes on and we've got to go with it. Sorry, that sounded better in my head, but I must be tired. Time to turn in, I think. Tomorrow's another day, eh? Let's see what it brings. Sleep well, Nova. I'll try. There is something to be said for a home-cooked meal, is there not? We must cherish these moments, fleeting as they are. The fight will always be there, waiting for us to return. I trust you are well rested and refreshed, yes? Then let us return to the front. The greater part of the Alliance forces should be advanced in the peaks by now, but I expect we'll pass many of our comrades on the road east. There is a checkpoint along the way, as I recall, but we will need only to identify ourselves to the soldiers in order to pass. Science, a pleasure to have you with us again. You'll be happy to hear we've taken Alagiri and have already begun fortifying it as well as our new base of operations in the peaks. Give a shout to the lads as you pass, eh?
remember how they laughed. Alliance and resistance soldiers, eager for battle, trading jokes as we marched east towards the peaks. Beyond this last line of defenses lay the locks and the city. Breaching it would be no small feat. But we beat the Imperials back, just like that. And we liberated a village, the first of many.
As you can see, this part of the peaks is much higher than the northern reaches, hence why the Imperials built Specula Imperatoris where they did. See those three towers to the east? That's her. Sits right on the edge of the cliff, and so attacking from the north is a fool's errand. From the south, on the other hand, she's no different from any other Imperial installation. You see now why Veladina was so important, eh? Or now you see why Veladina was so important, eh? Right then, come along, they're waiting for us in Alighieri. Less than you may imagine, the Imperials fled at our coming, and we took the village without a fight. Your timing is impeccable. We were all about to discuss our strategy to seize Specula Imperatoris. Though we are fresh from the road, we shall be glad to attend. Good. Take a moment and gather yourselves, and join us when you are ready. Totally spaced out. Well, you heard the Flame General. Looks like we've got a meeting to attend. Is that all of us? Let us begin. Alighieri is ours, and for our mercy we took it without losing a single man. But we dare not grow complacent. Specula Imperatoris will not be so easily won. If I may, General, should we not pause to consider the Imperials' motivations? For Xenos to surrender a fortified settlement of strategic importance without so much as firing a shot is inexplicable. We searched the village and found no traps or other signs of sabotage. Suspicious though it may be, I will not refuse this gift from our enemy. The path to Alamigo is through the east, through Specula Imperatoris in Castrum Abania. It bears repeating, however, that the latter is home to the massive cannon with unparalleled range and destructive power, which means that we will need to strike Specula Imperatoris quickly, both to limit their ability to locate our forces in the field and to utilize the installation as a shield against attacks, as they would doubtless not risk damaging the towers. I see. Then we have no choice but to accept what we have been given. Aye, that's the way of it. I've no doubt that Xenos has got something planned, but we'll just have to deal with it when the time comes. To the assault then. The main host will commence a direct assault to the Specula Imperatoris. During this time I will hold the Scions in reserves at Alighieri to deal with any Imperious forces that may be dispatched in response. Understood. Wait a minute, we should be fighting with you and the Resistance? I understood you do not want to rely too much on Nova after what she's been through, but at least let's let the rest of us do our part. If she wants to fight, I say let her fight. She wants all the smoke. Give it to her. Give it to her! Thanks, I knew you would understand. I do understand. You reckless. Mayhap it would be best if I accompanied you. Alize can stay with Nova. Oh, go if you must. The two of us can take care of ourselves. You have your orders. Dismissed. At least want all that smoke. Meanwhile, deep within an Imperial research facility, she getting cut up. She gonna be a beast. That's probably why he's so freaking strong. What are they doing to Cryle?
Let us see. So, she lives. Impressive. Or merely lucky, though that too may prove a useful trait.
My lord, what have you done to me?
Though we Garleans are intellectually and physiologically superior in almost all respects, we lack the hereditary traits required for the reliable manipulation of ether, hence our unique inability to wield magics. This deficiency, for want of a better word, saw us subjected to decades of oppression by the lesser races, and we were eventually driven to seek shelter in the cold northern reaches of Ilsabar. Fortunately, said region was replete with vast deposits of ceruleum, which proved instrumental in the development of Magitech, a revolutionary technology conceived to compensate for our disadvantage. It was with Magitech that we grew strong, that our nation became an empire. Yet, ultimately, this was an extrinsic solution to an intrinsic problem. What I wanted was not a crude device to be used in lieu of magic. Through modification of the Garlean genome, I argued that it might be possible to enhance a subject's ability to manipulate ether, effectively empowering them to wield magics. Alas, my theories were met with consternation in the Imperial Court. Only Lord Xenos, with commendable foresight and wisdom, deigned to support my research.
You gave me this treatment, but I'm not Garlean.
Alamegan, through and through. What you have been granted is far greater than mere magic. Before that lesser light, it is as a second sun.
I am informed that Alagiri was recently occupied by the Resistance, and that an attack on Specular Imperatoris is considered imminent. This could provide an ideal opportunity to test her performance in the field.
This is a dope scene. Honestly.
Your skulls, was it? They have joined the garrison at the watchtower.
Yes, my lord. By your leave, I would rendezvous with them and lead a counterattack against the insurgents.
No. Even were you to leave now, you would not arrive in time. There is another duty I would entrust to you.
Found you.
Think, Crid. Always the spy. So full of fire and eager, weren't they? Well, I wouldn't worry too much. They're strong and they have each other. At least, you spare me the trouble of having to speak up. I wasn't about to let Lise go alone. Chew on all that smoke, bro. We have a fair bit of ground to cover, so we should split up. If you come across any Imperial soldiers, you know what to do. Oh, and so you know, I sent word to Ehrenwald's squadron. They are already searching other nearby areas, so we have allies in the event we encounter anything beyond our means. Give me one moment, Nova. Say that again, if you would? No, maintain your distance for now. Understood. Keep me apprised of any developments. That was Ehrenwald. The pair that was spying on us in the fringes has followed us here. What about you, Nova? Any trouble? They're dead. And there I was thinking we might be due for some peace and quiet. Glad to hear you dealt with them. I hope the assault on Specula Imperatoris is going well. My goodness.
You've improved, lad.
Come now, father. You lured the fool onto my blade, and do not try to deny it.
I really think he wasn't paying attention. He was about to get murked. Good thing you were watching his six.
Work here is all but done. What of Conrad and his men?
They are for the main tower. The skulls have offered fierce resistance thus far, but Conrad seems to believe he can convince them to lay down their arms.
Then we will tend to the stragglers down below. With me!
Report.
Enemy forces have overrun the lower facilities and appear to be mounting an assault on the main tower. We have already received a request for reinforcements. A unit of legionaries has been mustered and is ready to depart. They await your orders, Commander.
Stand down.
Commander?
Tell them to stand down.
Commander, if I may, our people, your people are still in there. They will be slaughtered.
You think I don't know that? I want nothing more than to help them. To lead the bloody charge. But I have my orders. Lord Zeno said no reinforcements. He would have us use the main cannon to destroy the installation.
What? Kill our own soldiers? You must be mistaken.
Mayhap you'd like to ask Lord Zenos yourself. I thought not. Initiate the firing sequence. Wars are won on the backs of the dead. Theirs and ours. There is no truth but this. We must remain firm and resolute and always, always do our duty. Now, give the order.
Initiate firing sequence.
Aye, aye. Initiating firing sequence. Release safety locks. Deploy main cannon.
So it was a trap.
Ansfred, Rudolph, Emmet. For us. For our people. For our future.
I need you to confirm the target, Commander.
Specula Imperatoris, main tower. Fire when ready.
What's going on with her? Can't be good.
What in the seven hells?
Long-range artillery.
Those treacherous bastards. Their people were still fighting. Full retreat! Now! Relay the orders!
Understood. All forces retreat! I repeat, all forces retreat!
By the 12, did you see that? The main tower just collapsed. You heard it too, didn't you? It must have been the cannon at Castrum Albania, but that was an Imperial installation, and their troops were still... No one's responding. I don't know if the shell is being jammed or... We have to go right now. They need our help. This way, there's no time to lose. It's worse than it looks. He's probably wasn't... It's worse than it looks. He probably wasn't even... Pull yourself together. The gate. This is our way inside. We need to find my brother right now. I'm glad you're here, Lieutenant. In case it isn't obvious, the Imperials fired on us, on Specula Imperatoris. I didn't think that they had it in them to kill their own men just to kill us. God. Them all. Where's my brother? Tell me where he is. I want to see him. He was in the tower when it was struck, but that need not mean anything. Our forces are still evacuating and many remain unaccounted for. Alize, listen. There are soldiers wounded and dying all around us. Soldiers with families, just like you and me. They need our help. Do you understand? He's right. I'll take the north, you take the east. Everything hurts. I think I was struck by debris from the tower. Wait, I know you. Nova Satori, ward of House Fortemps. We fought together on the steps of faith. You saved my life back then and now. I can walk. Thank you. 1,000 times thank you. Conrad, can you hear me? Nago, put him down over there.
Conrad, speak to me!
It was all so sudden. Conrad had just convinced the last few skulls to surrender when we heard the bang and everything started to shake. We carried the survivors to safety, but Conrad's... We have done what we can for him. All that remains is to pray.
Sorry, my dog was like not having a good time over there.
Conrad?
Is that you, Lise? I can't see a damn thing. Well, that's that then. Time's up.
What are you talking about? You'll be on your feet before you know it.
It's all right, Lise. I've lived long enough. But listen, I want you to lead the resistance in my stead.
Don't say another word. You'll recover. We'll recover. We'll bring freedom to Alamigo together. We're not going to stop here.
No, you won't. Everything we've built, everyone we've brought together, I know you'll show them the way. You've got it in you, Lise. Not because you're Curtis's daughter or Ida's sister, but because you're you. Because you're you.
Conrad.
Lead them to victory. To freedom.
I will, Conrad. I will. I promise.
Next round, double the charge.
Come, Nidhogg. We are needed.
Are you for real right now?
Pipeline.
Oh my goodness.
Impossible! How can one man shoot the bastard? Shoot him!
Oh, you don't know, bro. Oh my goodness.
My lance has slain far greater beasts. You're welcome, boy.
Notify all units! I want that intruder found! And get the engineers to fix my bloody cannon!
Oh, heaven's work coming back in the clutch. Woo! That's what I'm talking about.
The savages are coming!
Yes. Oh, they coming in the clutch. Oh man. All right. On that note, I'm gonna end this stream. You guys take it easy. Peace out.